it's Iceland here. It's been like 4 months, I think, since I posted a video. First off, I'm going to sound pretty squeaky, and I do apologize for that. I have a thing going on in my chest that is an ongoing thing. It's going to need some more testing to diagnose. That is making it difficult to breathe, making it difficult to talk. Part of the reason I've been gone so long. Another reason is my computer that had all my video editing software bit the dust. It was a brand new computer. Apparently it was a manufacturing thing. It has been gone since like early October, and it's been a lot of back and forth with the place I bought it from and the manufacturer and that, and it finally came down yesterday. The computer, for whatever reason, the manufacturer cannot repair it and cannot rebuild it because parts are not built for it anymore. It's a computer less than a year old. I don't know how that works, but you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. I'm getting a refund. I'm going to have to go get another computer. I have no idea what I'm going to do for video editing software because the software I was using came with the last computer. Hopefully my new computer gets it, or has it. If not, I might have to go buy something. That's a problem for future Iceland. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Yeah, so this video is going to be unedited. I will do my best to keep it from being too rambly just because I can't edit it. Who knows, unless you like that kind of thing. If you do, let me know and I'll do more unedited videos. But I do tend to waffle on a bit, so I'm going to try and stay focused. I don't want to make this too long because I don't want to talk too long. That's basically a life update. So what have I been doing in 2021? Well, I've been reading a lot of older fantasies that were favorites, such as Dragonlance by Tracy Hickman and Margaret Weiss. I have been reading back through the Legend of Drizzt series. The Witcher over the last couple of months has completely consumed my life. I picked up the third game, fell in love with that. So then I promptly went and picked up games 1 and 2 for the PC. So when my refund shows up for my broken computer and I'm able to go computer shop for another gaming computer, which is what the computer with my video editing software doubled as, or its primary use, I should say. Video editing was its secondary. I will be playing those games. As it is right now, I have number 3 on the PS4, so I've been playing through it. Excuse me. I've been reading through the Witcher books. I have been incredibly enjoying them. I had hoped to have them finished before the second season come out next weekend, but I don't think that's going to happen. I have 2.5 books left to read in a week, and I just know that's not going to happen with my work schedule. It's too insane. I've been doing a lot of crafting. A few videos have been over on my crafting channel because I can make them extremely short and extremely sweet. Links down below. So yeah, that's it pretty much for 2020. Everything went sideways, so I'm not going to do a year-end wrap-up or anything. I do have a few things that I'm trying to plan out and work through for 2022. Right now for 2022, my goal is to not focus so much on newer books, but to try and get older books that are on my bookshelves or on my Kindle, either read and off the shelves or DNF'd and off the shelves, whichever happens. Another goal in 2022 that I'm trying to work on is if I have books I'm incredibly excited about, I will read them right away, just because books have a habit of, I buy them because I'm super excited about them, they end up on my shelf, and then they get shoved into the back as I buy more books, and then I forget about them until I reorganize. And that's kind of what happened this week. not really this week, yesterday. Yesterday I went through my bookshelves. I pulled everything off because I had to dust, and because I will be moving within the next few months, and I really wanted to see what I have and take stock of it. There were a few that were gifts in that I am just not going to read, so they are going to be going to directly to the donation bin. I donate all books that I don't keep, and I don't keep any books that I don't think I'm going to want to reread in the future. I am a mood reader, so books tend to get second chances from me. I'm going to stop doing that, or at least stop as much as I can. If I get into a book and it's very blatantly to me that I'm just not in the mood for it, then I will still keep it and give it a second chance. But if I get into a book and it's just like I can't connect with it, but it's the type of book I'm in the mood for, then I'm not going to give it a second chance. It's going to automatically go in the donation bin. So for 2022, look out for some more DNFs. If I have enough DNFs, I might do a monthly wrap-up video of, DNFs. For videos, want to get into doing more TBR videos, monthly TBR, monthly wrap-up, and some more vlogging if possible. I do have a second channel, which is a crafting channel that I spend a lot of my time on. Links are down below, of course. I think I've already said that. And that's pretty much it for any updates and kind of tentative goals I have going on. In January, I might post another video of what actual goals are, what I've decided to do. I am planning to do a readathon next weekend, and next weekend was the weekend of December 18th, 19th. I have a 4-day weekend that weekend. That is also the weekend that on December 17th, The Witcher's coming, season 2 is coming out. My family is really enjoying that, and I don't usually get to share the TV with them because they don't often like the same shows I do. But that's one we can all agree on to watch. So even though I'll be doing a readathon for myself, it will have to be broken up for Witcher time, because that is also turning into family time. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that. I've waited so long for the second season, and I've been trying to stay off of social media from it. I've been trying to stay away from previews and things, vlogs and stuff, just because I don't want to be spoiled. I have been spoiled too many times when it comes to movies and TV series that, and I tend not to watch things if I'm spoiled, and I really, really want to watch this and discover it for myself. So, yeah, that's pretty much all on that. But, readathon, little readathon I'm planning. These are all books that when I was purging my shelves, were books that I was, do I want to keep, don't I want to keep? I read the first chapter of each one and decided, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. So there's a big pile here. I'm probably not going to get to them all unless I end up DNFing things, which I am giving myself permission to do during the readathon. If I am into it, I'm going to DNF it. Or not into it, I'm going to DNF it. And just because I finish a first book does not mean that I'm going to finish a second book. So yeah. First couple here are Passenger and Wayfarer. These were, I believe, gifted from a friend. They've been on my shelf for like 3 years. 3 years now. So I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure they were gifted from my friend, actually, because I seem to remember she had just finished Wayfarer and had more or less come over to my house and shoved them in my hands. When I first got them, I was really excited for them. Now I'm kind of meh. Synopsis is not really something that's appealing as much as it was back then. But you know what? They're not a definite go in the bin, so I'm going to give them a try. These ones here, next will be Everless and Evermore. These ones, I was recommended these by a wonderful employee at our local bookstore, who unfortunately no longer works there. She moved on to other things, so I miss her a lot. She had a lot of amazing recommendations. Her and I had really similar tastes, so we could recommend books back and forth, and we'd see each other like, we'd meet up like once a week and discuss books we've been reading, and you know, she'd let me know about books she'd read and really liked, and I'd let her know about books I had read, and I don't know, she said she liked my recommendations, so hopefully she wasn't just being polite. I know I loved every one of hers. And she recommended these to me. They were in a discount bin, so I thought, you know what, I'll pick them up. And then they ended up on my shelf. Now reading the synopsis of them, I'm not sure, because it's, again, been a few years, if they are going to have the same excitement value, but we'll give them a shot. This next set of books are books that have high excitement value for me. They are all books that have just been on my shelf too long. I want to read them and get them off. And that is Flame in the Mist and Smoke in the Sun. These are a set in a reimagining of feudal Japan with a retelling of a Mulan story, I believe. I am hit and miss with Renee Audier. There are some of her books that I've read the synopsis and been like, yes, I want to read that. And then other books that I've read synopsis or first chapters of and been like, maybe. These are definitely I wanted to read, and they are set in my favorite sort of world, which is inspired by Japan. So, really excited for those. Again, though, I was really excited when I bought them too, but they ended up on the back of my shelf, as books tend to do. When I cleaned my shelves, I also reorganized and pulled all the books that have been on there for a couple of years back to the forefront so that I actually read them. And then next, another set of books I'm really excited for are these Rebel Waves and these Divided Shores. Rebel Waves is the first, Divided Shores is the second. I can't remember if this was published in 2020 or 2022. I know Rebel Waves has been on my shelf for a couple of years. I can't remember if I picked this up this year or last year. But either way, I am also really excited to maybe get to those. And then finally, again, these have been on my shelf. Fable has been on my shelf about a year, I think. And then Namesake, of course, was a this year release. These were the last books that were recommended to me by the same person that recommended Everless and Evermore. So I am really excited to start those because, like I said, I've loved every book that she's ever recommended to me. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. This video is getting long enough. I can't think of anything else without getting too rambly. I will vlog my readathon, but I don't know when that video will be up because it will require editing, and that'll be whenever I get a new computer and software. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Live updates for the readathon I will be posting on Twitter. Again, all the links for everything is in the description. And if you want to follow live progress, you can find it there. If you want to join me, you know what day I'm doing it, weekend I'm doing it. And you can always pop over to my Twitter, leave me a comment, let me know if you are doing any reading that weekend, what you're reading. I'm always excited to talk books with anybody. Yeah, anyway, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that is. And yeah, see ya.